Give me the thing. Just give me the damn thing, you pain. This is Tim's enema. It's called Royal Purple. There's a couple of guys that have suggested I use Royal Purple, and I didn't know. Oh, it is purple.
It is purple.
So, Royal Purple synthetic. I'm more of an Amsoil guy, but they didn't have Amsoil, and I've heard lots of good stuff about Royal Purple synthetic oils, and this is what I need to put into the hubs on this skid steer. Here, hold this. The hubs on this skid steer take a half a quart in each one, and I don't know, it just takes a half a quart in each one, and yeah, it has to be changed often. If you don't change the oil in these hubs often, you end up with a destroyed differential or planetary drive in there. They're expensive. They're about $5,000 a piece. $5,000 per hub is a lot of freaking money, so we don't do that. But anyway, Tim's going to go ahead and squeeze a half a quart in each one. You're not doing, you're going to do something stupid or what?
Yeah, it's like a...
Okay, well that's a hose. Alright, I'll let you, but please don't do anything silly.
I ain't going to do anything silly.
Is it going to fit in there? I need a half a quart. So that's how he's doing that. $5 says that hose blows off and gets all over him, which will be funny. And pushing it through a hose is kind of silly because it takes a lot of pressure, and then you got to clean the hose out so you get the full amount. And please don't waste my oil.
I'm not wasting it.
Well, what would you call that?
It ain't going in.
Take that cap out. As long as you put a half a quart in there. Don't waste my oil. Don't waste my oil. That quart costs $23. Just so I'm gonna make you pay for it. You spill that shit, I'm gonna make you go buy one. Maybe give you a little respect for it. Right, Tim? Now I'm going to get all the people that say, you're mean to him. You're mean to Tim. Why are you so mean to Tim? Huh? Why are you so mean to poor Tim? Poor Tim puts up with so much. What about me, you fuckers? What about me? Right. You're so mean to Tim. Tim's a pain in the ass, you guys. Ask Carl, he'll tell you. Well, Carl's a pain in the ass, too, so... Carl ain't worse than you. At least Carl does what he's supposed to do when he does it. One thing that always... Ow, frig, that hurt. Okay, so my backup alarm here, which works just fine, with the exception of it broke off because these guys are evil to it. Yeah, I can blame you guys, right?
You can blame everyone but me.
Well, Joe just doesn't do anything. Oh, I thought I was supposed to be doing something. Right. So you take this stuff called Amazing Goop. And Amazing Goop is quite an amazing thing. Because it is a contact adhesive, like Mrs. Doubtfire. Adhesive. Right? Mrs. Doubtfire was saying it like that?
I haven't seen the movie.
What? You haven't seen Mrs. Doubtfire?
No, I don't think I have. Like, not recently, definitely not. And not that I remember.
Well, ain't that gonna be a pain in my ass? It's a little bit off. Shoot. There's a little metal clip there. Not yet. It's a contact adhesive, but it's a gel, if you didn't know. Did I get this one already?
Don't know. Neither do I.
Teresa owes me big time now. I'll fly halfway around the world. And back again. 80 days. What's that?
I said, can I be able to break the knife?
What knife? What knife?
Yep, broke it.
What knife?
This one!
Well, then answer the question the first time you asked.
I said, am I going to be able to break this knife?
And then he asked what knife.
I said this one.
After the 5th time.
It doesn't look like a knife.
Is it?
It didn't look like a... Well, that's alright. Joey Sylvester gave me that. But we know how much you like him.
Yeah, so that's okay.
Yes, that's what I thought. Tim and Joey didn't get along. Actually, I don't think Tim had a problem with it. You didn't have a problem with Joey Silvestri, did you?
Didn't have a problem with what?
Joey Silvestri.
He had a problem with him at first. When he started being a jerk, yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Whatever floats their boats. That goddamn thing just flopped over like a... Yes, right? No? I'm hoping that that works.
I got 238 grease. That's supposed to go into these bearings?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what you're using, correctly?
Yep.
Now the other grease gun can run the yeah, the 270 whatever.
That runs faster.
274.
That runs faster moving bearings.
Right. It's a super synthetic shit. You up to?
Up there.
Don't get me.
I'm waiting.
Oh, Teresa's bringing a hamburger over for you clowns.
Okay.
Is that diarrhea?
What time is your flight?
1:40.
Midnight? Or tonight or tomorrow morning?
Tonight, yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait a second, is it past 1?
You know what? I'm actually excited about going now because I get 12 hours layover, and it'll be nice.
It's a pre-vacation to your vacation.
The no. I guess you want to call it a sneak peek into what you could actually have in a few months or a few weeks. Did you figure it out, Tim? Got half in? Don't put too much in there because I need half for the other one. No, you have to look in the light.
I don't think you'd be able to look in the light.
That is the queerest goddamn thing. You're right. You can't tell.
Actually, where's my light? My bright light?
Well, this one? You might be able to. I don't think you've gotten the cord out of it yet.
God damn it!
Through the side. No? That purple paint is amazing, huh? Anyway. Alright, so we're just basically doing maintenance on this thing. Did you get the lights to work?
Yeah.
What was wrong?
Switch. Had been because I took the whole freaking board out and I asked Joe if the lights worked and it worked.
Well, that's good. I do have a new light assembly for it. Oh, and this boom is blocked up, by the way, because I'm sure there's going to be some people say, you complained about safety and then you did what you did. That kind of a thing. I just love it when people do that shit. I kind of do things safer than most people think I do. I just make it look like I'm not. It's called YouTube for a reason. You know, when you make drama. No, that's not true. I do some unsafe things at times, but this is not one of them. What did you just do? Oh, okay. Not ready for the proctology exam? Like, you know, needing the proper amount of lubricant?
No.
So we're going to have to monitor this.
KY, but this stuff just works better.
KY, did you do that? So anyways, at least the lights work. I do have a new fixture, and I thought that that was busted. I think I have two fixtures. I thought they were clip-in. I might have glued them in. You remember?
They're clip-in.
Yeah. Yeah, right? There it is. Let me go find the new one. Okay, so we're going to demonstrate the lights. Seems a lot brighter.
Yeah.
God damn it, I can't put the rest of this bottle in here.
Why not?
Well, because I have to hold it upside down.
Hey, Tim, give him the hose. Cut a piece of that hose off. Only got that much of it. So that you can... Oh, it's full of what? See, this is why we don't do stupid stuff. Okay. Oh.
Right there. Don't not cut that off because that goes
Wrong side.
Put that on the thing.
gonna be a bitch to get back on.
Still got to grease the other parts of it, eh?
Yeah, I don't know what the balloon's from. Oh, it's don't fit in the hole.
The hose fits in the hole, doesn't it, Tim? The hose fits in the hole?
No.
Well, why did you make me cut the hose off if it didn't fit in the hole?
Because it was your damn idea.
You should have said that. It doesn't fit. Here, I thought you had the hose stuffed in there. Dingus and the dingus. Here, Joe.
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it in?
It
Good.
makes a seal, but it doesn't go in. I just have to
Get it close as you can. Tim's having kittens. Okay, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about a little bit of stuff that's going on at this moment. I have actually sped up the this video so that I could show everybody what was going on. So anyways, there's a bolt-on cutting edge on this bucket, and I actually didn't have, there's like plowshare bolts that hold that cutting edge on. I need a new cutting edge, but they're very, very expensive. That cutting edge is like $600 or $700 for that thing, and it is a reversible one, so it was worn pretty bad, and it was starting to wear into the bucket, and I really didn't want that, so I decided I would just change it over and flip it the other way. If you saw Tim dancing around there, he of course he blamed me, but he dropped this stupid shear on his foot, and I'm sure it hurt. But anyways, earlier in the video we were talking about the flight that I was making, and if you missed my live stream yesterday, for the most part, I flew to the Philippines to pick up my mother-in-law, and I actually flew completely around the world, which to me seems like an accomplishment. I don't know how many people have actually circumvented the world or went around the circumference of the world in under 48 hours in a commercial airplane, or with only one stop. And I did get about 4 or 5 hours of sleep when I was in the Philippines. We went to a hotel, me and my mother-in-law and my two sister-in-laws went to a hotel room. No, there was nothing funny going on there. It was just absolutely exhaustion from the flight. And then me and my mother-in-law flew back to the United States, and I did this in under 48 hours. I didn't realize I was going to be going around the world until I actually got on the second flight, because when I got on the second flight, it continued on east. The first flight went east, where normally when I go over, it goes west, and then we come back east. But this one, we went east, up over Greenland, Russia, like Mongolia, China, Hong Kong, and into the Philippines. And then when we came back, we went over, Taiwan, Japan, the Aleutians, Alaska. Obviously, Aleutians are the Alaskan islands, and Canada, and then down into New York, where we landed safely. And here I am. And I got home at about 5 o'clock yesterday morning and went to work and worked until almost 9 o'clock last night. But thanks for watching.